be finally showing you my crystal collection. It's a bit more extensive here at home than it was in Hawaii, so I better jump right in. I don't even know that I have time to go through each and every rock and tell you what it is, what it does, where it came from, but I procured them through a series of various ways. Some were found. Some were gifts. Found this one at a garage sale. Many of them were online purchases. And still more of them were got in person. In places I've traveled, things I've seen and done. This kit was the earliest I got. It's super large set of labeled twin rocks. There's a polished one and a raw one of each of them. And a little sheet that says what each of them is known for. The next one I got was probably this tiger's eye, hawk's eye heart that I got in Medora when I was quite young, probably 2010. This was my pet rock for ages and ages. His name is Squabble. I've never touched him up. This is how he looked when I painted him, who knows how long ago. I've split them up into sort of 3 categories of rocks, so I'm going to just go through it that way. This is my more miscellaneous category. I have beautiful specimens of selenite here. This guy was a recent purchase when we went to South Dakota. That video will be up in relation with this video. I'm not sure before or after. Previous to this one, this was my largest piece of selenite. I have this flat one and this flat one. This is a piece of petrified wood that my uncle got me. And these are fossilized, snail things. So these are the 2 fossilized pieces I have. These are my fool's gold pieces. A nice small specimen, 2 rough ones, and a crystal one. Pyrite forms in cubic crystals, so this is the most perfect specimen that I've ever found and purchased. It only has this little guy and then a crack here, but he's absolutely gorgeous. I got this in Hawaii. This is the only stone, shell, sand thing I took from the island. It washed up right onto my foot on top of it, so I kind of took that as a sign that it was a gift to me, and didn't have any bad luck from it, so sticking with that. This is a pyramid that I got from my sister. Very beautiful pieces, beautiful colors. Right here I have my merlinite or something. Very pretty stone. My labradorite. This guy again, and he has a little tiny friend. A little globe made of tiny rocks. This was a sort of bad online purchase, but I still love him. This is a piece of tumbled turquoise. These little guys I was using to decorate my Book of Shadows. Little tiny quartzes, sort of dime-sized onyx, and then onyx or obsidian, blackstone, not sure. And then little rose quartzes. I will use these in projects later, I'm sure. This is a box of sort of miscellaneouses. This guy has a little heart on it, so I picked it up. This guy was very hard to find, so it's clear with sort of like a gravelly underside, like a little universe in here. And this is a ring of tiger's eye, cat's eye glint. I have a box of like miscellaneous crystals, hematite and howlite and such. A couple of geode pieces and this guy, which I also found. These are geometric carved sodalite. So I have like sort of like 8-sided dice, interesting globe shape, triangle, cube, different shapes. Then I'm gonna come over here to my blue calcite. I got this in Florida. This emerald, also in Florida. This guy was a gift from Mjoen, it's Amazonite. These guys are some of my favorites. They look like the universe to me. They are a type of glass though, so they're a man-made stone, but they're so pretty. It's blue gold stone, very pretty. This is a piece of obsidian. And these are pieces of obsidian that I just got in South Dakota. Got some brother obsidians. They're so pretty. I have this guy that I got in South Dakota. I love, love, love the moon, so I had to get this guy. I have this little jar, that vase thing. I keep some feathers in here. This is a chakra set. And I have another smaller chakra set. A couple of chakra bracelets, a little solar system bracelet, a couple of pendulums. This one works much better for me. And pieces of undyed howlite, blackstone, amethyst, just some more tumbled pieces. I got these 4 in South Dakota as well. The sunstone, moonstone, cinnabar, and this is peach selenite. So that's the same thing as these big white ones over there. This is malachite, jasper, tiger's eye, redstone, sodalite, and then these 2 are rather large chunks of sodalite. They're very pretty. Got them wholesale in South Dakota. This is a rose selenite, which is again the same thing as those wands over there. This is another way that they form. This is salt carved into a candle holder, and then in here I have a little skull of amethyst, a black cat panther, and a rose quartz sitting cat. I have my favorite category, which is all of my quartz and quartzite type stones. We'll start with my pinky promise ring, the promise to myself to always love myself. It has a little rose quartz in it. This rose quartz I got at a garage sale. Some more rose quartz pieces, some amethyst pieces, a point, a core sample of a geode. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. I got this one in California because it reminded me of the ocean, Highway 1, and then the mountains. Some unopened geodes, opened geodes. This one had a bit of something else that had seeped into it over the years. Another geode piece. Some citrine that I got in Florida, and a citrine that I got in Hawaii. Another piece of citrine. Some quartz pieces, beautiful, beautiful quartz pieces. This is my travel quartz piece. This is a quartz with tourmaline in it and a couple of pieces of tourmaline. This is my favorite crystal I got ever. Got this at Doorways too, which is now closed. Some more quartz pieces. These are an online purchase that I somewhat regret. This is fluorite, which is not a type of quartz, but is quartz-esque. This I got wholesale in South Dakota, and this is the gem of my collection. When I went to South Dakota this time, I was on a mission to get a gem as big as my head or my arm, and I found this guy, and this guy, And this one is by far my favorite crystal that I've gotten recently. It is a huge natural quartz point with citrine inclusions. It is absolutely gorgeous. That is my crystal collection. If you have any questions about them, I guess drop them below, but likely I don't really know the answer. Hope that you enjoyed my crystal collection. Keep exploring and stay curious. I will see you in the next video. Bye!
How does it feel?